grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
You're watching K34QB, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. We are back in action here at TV8. I'm your host, Liz for your Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We have some great things to talk about today, some wonderful interviews, a little music, some community events, and maybe a recipe or two. It's time, get ready. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look and see what our weather looks like right here at your TV8 Weather Center. Today we'll have partly cloudy skies. It's a nice cool morning. It feels so good. By 8 a.m. it'll be 55 degrees. 77 is your high today. We have about a 15% chance of precipitation, and winds will be at 5 to 10 miles per hour coming from the west southwest. Now, taking a look at the full day, sunny skies for the morning, and then by noon we'll have partly cloudy skies. By 4 p.m., 75 and partly cloudy. By 8 p.m., 64 with cloudy skies. Now we're going to take a look at the I-70 corridor over in Denver. A very hot day still, 93 degrees with only a 15% chance of rain, and then an Eagle 15% chance of precipitation, 84, 77 in Vail, 15% chance of rain as well. Same thing in Avon with 75 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Your overnight low tonight will be 50 degrees, only a 15% chance of precipitation with partly cloudy skies. And tonight it gets earlier and earlier as the time goes on because we're headed to fall. So your sun will set tonight at 7:34 p.m. Now let's take a look at the week and see what we have. Tomorrow we have a little bit of a rain and afternoon thunderstorms throughout the day, scattered, 71 for your high and 45 for your low. By Thursday, beautiful sunny day, all clear, 72 for your high, 45 for your low. By Friday, same sunny skies, 75 degrees for your high and 46 degrees for your low. Then the clouds roll in a little bit on Saturday, and we'll have partly cloudy skies, 75 for your high and 47 degrees for your low. And then by the time Sunday rolls around, only a 25% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 76 is your high and 49 degrees is your low. Now that's a look at your weather. Be grateful for where you live. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
Daily Flash Latino. Designed for the American Latino audience, Daily Flash Latino hosts Jessica Reyes and Fabian Marcano deliver their fresh perspective on the latest entertainment news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, and more in both English and Spanish, aka Spanglish. Daily Flash Latino builds, connects, and celebrates the diverse Hispanic audience. Daily Flash Latino, trending news and entertainment with a splash of Spanglish.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I wasn't kidding when I said I had some wonderful guests, and I'm sitting here right now with Christopher McRoy, and you are the general manager over at the Lodge of Vail.
That's right.
And I just want to say happy anniversary. We're coming up on your 3rd year in that position.
Absolutely.
Just this month.
Yeah, it'll be the end of September. Will mark the beginning of my 3rd year.
And how has it been for you?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I love a property that has history, and if there's history in Vail, the Lodge has been part of it since 1962. So
That's amazing. Yeah, 1962, that's the birthday.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy? It's been so long.
We are very much looking forward to celebrating history again this year with some events as we get into season.
Yeah.
And we're celebrating next Wednesday, September 11th, our First Responders Breakfast. It'll be our 3rd annual one. So we welcome all of our EMTs, firefighters, police departments, mountain rescue and search, and also the ski patrol for free breakfast at our buffet.
Wow, isn't that wonderful? Right over there at Cucina, which is a really lovely restaurant.
Yep.
And I mean, what a way to honor our first responders. And I know it's a great day to pick because obviously there's a lot of history established with that date. And it all makes us very, very sad and all the other stuff. But I just want to, first of all, extend our gratitude for what you guys are doing for them. I think more people should recognize the first responders, not only on anniversaries, but always. But what you guys do is going to be wonderful, and it's going to be such a great experience for them. Now, are other people allowed to come and attend this, or is this just for the first responders, or can the public come and honor them as well?
Absolutely, it's open to the public. It's free. Breakfast is free for everyone.
Wow.
And then anyone, friends, family, public, it's $30.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
We're actually previewing our winter buffet. We've spent a lot of money this year upgrading our buffet as we head into season, so it'll be kind of a preview of the winter offerings that we'll have for the first time.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to be that. That's going to be really, really nice. And you guys do a lot for our community. You're not just a place to stay.
Yeah, September actually offers a lot of opportunities for a whole bunch of annual events. On the 10th, we'll be actually participating in the Gary Shimanowitz Habitat for Humanity build with our sister hotel, the Arabelle, and our friends in Beaver Creek and Bachelor Gulch.
What do you guys go? You doing the build?
Yeah, we actually go down with a
I
team
love
of
it.
25 people each day to participate in that all week.
I've done one of those once, a habitat build, and there's nothing more fun, exciting, and rewarding.
It's pretty cool when you get to actually work with the families that benefit from it.
Yes.
And I think that kind of that sweat equity component of it really helps people. For us, it's just an amazing way to honor Gary, who was instrumental in bringing birds of prey to Beaver Creek, and kind of honor his memory. So we all celebrate that week with that.
Well,
kind
it's
of
a
giving back to the
wonderful
community.
thing. You guys do a lot from the heart, and that's what I really appreciate about that. You know, I mean, people can just be there to make business happen, and that's that, but you go above and beyond.
It's nice to be part of the community, you know, and it's, again, with the history that we have, I think it's our purpose to kind of get back into the community and celebrate that way. So.
Is this something you feel a little bit of pride in since you've shown up, that you've done a little extra stepping to get into the community and really prove that you guys are part of it and connected?
Yeah, I mean, we've done Cucina, since we kind of reopened after our renovation 2 years ago, has kind of become a celebrated place for live music. So for us, it's an easy way to bring people back in, places that they're comfortable bringing their friends, family to hang out with us in season when we've got live music on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
Are they local groups?
We do a lot of local stuff. We'll actually be hosting October 11th, 12th, and 13th the free fall bluegrass after parties there.
Yay.
So from 8 until 10, you can celebrate all day long in the village. But then we have the after parties, which are small, like 120, 130 people.
Wow.
Just a great way to see those bands again. In the
Yes,
evenings,
it's like an intimate event. But if anybody's not sure what the free fall bluegrass event is, it's really pretty much exactly what it says, a free fall bluegrass event in Vail. So let everybody know what happens with that, because it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, so it's the second annual one. We actually participated for the first time with the after shows over Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, nice.
So Diane Moody and the team are going to bring the bands back to us, but it's three bands all day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that weekend, and then a couple of them gather together with us later in the evening and play those small intimate shows.
Is there a cover charge for that, or people just
it's free to the public?
On
come on in, have a couple drinks. We do a small buffet that evening, make it easy for people to grab some food, and just again, kind of have that really close-up, intimate experience with the bands, which is wonderful.
I think that's incredible because, first of all, we all need music in our world. Music is what soothes the soul and brings us together, because especially these days, we need things to bring us all together, and community is one of them. So something like what you're doing with the first responders, and of course, you know, just the free fall bluegrass and the after parties and everything like that. What else is going on over there that you can let people know? Do you have special rates going on or anything like that? We are coming into fall before everybody else comes into town.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited about Mountain Open. You know, that was announced for the 15th. So with those things come the reopening of Cucina for winter in Mass. That'll start on the 7th, and then we'll be open for season again until the end of season. As far as rates and things go, you know, if you're an Epic Pass holder, you always get 20% off the hotel rates.
Ooh, that's
so
nice.
if there's any other sales or things going on Vail.com, the Epic Pass always gives you additional discounts on top of that, which is fantastic. So
that's incredible. So, you know, Epic Pass, I can't say it for some reason, users are they have a lot of perks.
They do.
Yeah, but it's good. They're all great perks.
Yep, we offer discounts at the spa, discounts on dining, obviously discounts on the mountain. But yeah, for us at the hotel, and I think people kind of forget or don't always recognize that we're part of Vail Resorts proper.
Oh, they don't?
So those discounts are there for us and the Arabelle here in town, which are wonderful.
That really is magnificent. You guys really do throw yourselves into the community. Like I said, you're just not a standing building that just brings people in, makes money, and that's it. You actually go above and beyond to do special things. And, you know, here at TVA, we love that. We love anybody that immerses themselves in the community, because that's what we like to do. We like to introduce people or bring people back that do special things. Now, what made you decide to start doing the 9/11 breakfast?
You know, that was Julie Cassidy Rosine is our director of housekeeping. She's been in the community now for about 5 years, but is definitely out there and involved in all kinds of things. And it was kind of her brainstorm that started that with us 3 years ago, and that was my very first year here, like maybe 4 weeks after I started. This is
welcome. Let's get busy.
So that was something that we've done, and it just has grown every year. It was like 25, 26 people the first year. It was about 50 first responders last year, and we're anticipating well over 100 this year. So
unbelievable.
It's something we're really proud of, and again, you know, I think folks kind of tend to forget about first responders until you actually need them.
Right,
So
and that's not good.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, you know, especially our police officers, they're really, you know, I find them to be super caring and kind. Even if they do pull you over, they're not just there to be mad at you.
No, I think
they're there to help.
Our folks in Vail, Avon, just in Eagle County in general, they're just the most genuine, warm, friendly people. You know, we tend to call them when we have things that we can't necessarily deal with on our own at the hotel, and they're always just I don't know. They always bring some light and levity to the situation, in addition to getting things handled. So.
I know they hire not only great people that have the experience and the guts and all the other stuff, but they have great personalities. We're not just, you know, they're just not there to be on the force. They're there to really be part of our community, just like you guys are. And I respect all of them, everybody, and thankfully the fire season will be coming down now after we start getting some more snow and all the other good stuff. So they'll get a little break, except that they also respond to health issues and fires at the home and things like that. So they're always there for us. Everybody is there for us. So what about the Avi dogs? Are they going to go get a breakfast too?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Absolutely.
I had to ask.
We've got plenty of eggs and bacon for dogs. So
oh my
it's all
God, that's
good.
so cute because the Avi dogs, I've been watching them train them and they're really cute. It's just amazing. So give us another something exciting to let everybody know how they can book a place, a stay over there and get some wonderful dinner and all the other good stuff.
I would say follow us on Instagram. We're at The Lodge at Vail,
Okay.
Is our Instagram handle. Our website is lodgeatvailresort.com, so there's all
Okay.
kinds of updates there. Instagram is usually where most of the information, things that are happening in the next couple of weeks, if you want to find out what's going on with us, that's going to be the best channel to do that at.
Well, that's perfect, and it's a wonderful experience for anybody to get on over there and just to even visit and get on over to the restaurant. But let's chat one more time about that First Responders Breakfast. Just remind everybody when it's taking place.
Yeah, absolutely. Wednesday, 9/11 from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. Parking is free at the hotel. Parking is free in the structures. You're welcome to park there and walk over. But we'll be celebrating all morning long. So we welcome the community, welcome our first responders, and just our way to say thank you for all that they do for us. So
That's wonderful. I was going to ask about parking, so you heard it here. It's free, everybody.
Free at the lodge or free at the structure.
I can't even imagine how wonderful that's going to be. Everybody's going to be there with smiles on their faces and everything else. I can't thank you enough for being here to let us know all the great things you guys do for the community.
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh my goodness, it's my pleasure. Everybody, Christopher McRoy from the Lodge at Vail. Make sure you make arrangements to get on over to that 9/11 breakfast and honor our first responders and all the other great things, free fall bluegrass and all the other great stuff. So thanks a lot for coming in. I really appreciate it. Great conversation. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that. Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, took my 2 years off here.
I like it. It's like a mini facelift.
Oh, it totally works.
I think I need a box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. It's Tuesday morning. I'm Liz, your host of Good Morning Vail, right here on TV8. Now, you ever run home and you're super hungry and you want to figure out something to do? I remember as a kid, I used to make these English muffin pizzas, and it was real simple and real easy, but they were kind of gross the way I did it. Well, we have a new, you know how things kind of grow within time and things get, better and better as we get older. Well, we are going to find out the proper, really cool way to make yourself an English muffin pizza right here in our studio. So let's take a look.
Good morning, Vail.
Just like that beautiful graphic said, we're in the kitchen.
Yes.
So here we are. Great conversation with Cam Morgan.
I love Cam.
Yeah, he really is. He's so great, and he's got so much energy, and all that they're doing over at Vail is really fun.
Yeah, he's doing insane work up there too.
It's true, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Today is National English Muffin Day.
Love it.
So guess what we're making? English muffin pizzas, because this is nostalgic for me and
Yes.
reminds me of my childhood.
Is this like a do your own bagel bite thing?
Yeah, basically. Did you ever make English muffin pizzas as a kid?
Kinda, maybe.
Yeah, for us it was a treat. I think for my mom it was like a quick and easy, just feed them some food and be done with it, right? So we'll go ahead and get started, but it's so simple. You can really just keep it to 3 ingredients, but of course, as always, I like to add a little extra pizzazz to my recipes. So English muffins, check. We've got our oven on broil. We also have a toaster because why not? And then mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, pizza sauce, and then we've got garlic powder and oregano if we wanted to do a little bit of extra flavor, and then some olive oil.
Love it.
Pretty easy, right?
So easy.
Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get started, Ross. I'm going to task you with the job of toasting the English muffins. So just per usual, pop them in the toaster.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need them to be super crispy. We just need them to be a little bit because we don't want them to be too soggy when we start layering all the toppings on it.
Okay.
So while you do that, I'm going to move all of these out of the way because I am going to shred some mozzarella
I'm gonna
cheese.
sneak behind you and grab a knife.
We need a knife. You know the fun part about English muffins too?
Do they just rip?
They usually do. You can kind of just stick your finger in it, but go ahead and grab a knife anyways.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Well,
let's do it.
Usually they do. Maybe this one isn't, but.
Yep, let's get a knife.
Here's a knife. There we go. Got it. We've got the knife. You know, it's always fun to see what you've got in your kitchen.
Yeah.
And in our kitchen, we've got it all.
I think so. We've got 2 toasters.
We have 2 toasters. This one is great. I have the same toaster. I think I just got it at Walmart for like $6.
It just doesn't take much.
It really doesn't. Oh, that looks good to me.
That is a perfect.
That is the perfect one.
cut.
I'm going to actually use your knife to cut open this,
Okay.
and then you can just pop those in the toaster if you want to. Yeah, we'll get going. So probably a bad idea to use a knife and cut open plastic like this, but here we are. I'm being lazy. This is the ultimate lazy girl hack, and
It's better than your teeth. You don't want to rip your teeth out.
you don't want to rip your teeth out, I tell you what. So we'll let that one toast, and then while it's toasting, I'm just going to go ahead and shred a little bit of mozzarella cheese here, and we'll just keep on shredding. It's nice and easy. You know, some of these things are kind of hard to shred with. You know, you don't want to slide your finger everywhere,
No.
but you just want to put enough pressure down on it so we can just keep shredding this mozzarella cheese.
It'd be nice if they like sold pre-shredded cheese. You
Well,
know?
they do, but you know, here we are.
It's not
We're-
as good.
We're trying to make everything homemade.
it's better
here.
when you do it, yeah.
And honestly, you know what? I actually prefer to use black cheese, and this is maybe I shouldn't say this on there, but the regular shredded cheese that's already shredded actually has like an additional potato starch on it to keep it from sticking together too much when it's in the package.
Yeah.
Just fun facts, things to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's a cheat
so I
code.
try to avoid using the shredded cheese in the bag, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna be better.
It definitely is. So we're just going to shred it up a little bit. How are those looking? You think they're crispy enough? And it doesn't have to be too crispy. And if you don't have a toaster, you can always put it in the broiler in the oven, but then you've got to really monitor it a little bit more than you do a toaster. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's really up to your discretion.
I mean, it's gonna be warm. It's definitely warm.
Warm is good. We're just going to keep, I'm going to shred a little bit more.
Yeah, shred a little bit more. I'm gonna toast a little bit
'Cause you
more.
know what? We're going to make, how many pizzas are we going to make?
Ooh,
I think we should do 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's do 6.
6?
Why not?
All right.
You know, and you can do whatever toppings you want to. When I was a kid, It was just the cheese. Cheese and the sauce. That's
Nothing
all we
wrong with
needed,
that.
you know?
Nothing
Didn't need
wrong with
anything
that.
fancy. Now that I'm an adult, I like to make sure that I've got extra toppings. That looks good for now, and if we need more cheese, we can do some more cheese.
All right, you
But-
ready for the first one?
I'm ready for the first one. So here's the best part, the layering. Now, I love to add a little bit of olive oil to all of my like pizza foundations, to whether it's like a tortilla or a flatbread, or today we're doing the English muffins.
And why do you like to do that?
I don't know, I think it just gives it a little bit of extra like flavor depth.
Okay.
A little extra zhuzh.
Okay.
If we were using the right
Yeah.
word. You know, just to make it a little bit special, do a little bit there. You know, just do a little, spread it around a little bit. So the best part about an English muffin, as I put the olive oil in front of the camera, we just kind of spread it around a little bit. And if you had like a duster, you could use that. But this one, I think it's good because then it kind of just soaks into the dough a little bit more. There we go. We'll put a little more there. And then I put a little garlic powder.
Love it.
Do you like pepperoni?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. You know, some people don't. But I'm a big fan. Of course, I lose the label, but this is oregano. We got some oregano here as well. Just sprinkle a little bit of that on. I put a little bit more on my cheese as well once I'm done. So the sauce, the best
Yes.
part.
Yeah.
Make sure that freshly opened pizza sauce, not picky.
It's starting to smell like pizza.
It is. We are in the kitchen to make a delicious pizza. Do you want to make one side?
You
I'll
got
do the
this.
other.
You got
okay.
this.
All right. So we're just.
I gotta
gonna-
watch the toaster.
You do have to watch the toaster. So we're just gonna spread this on, just like that. Pizza sauce, can't go wrong. It's really not hard.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need a specific measurement for this. You know, actually, when I'm cooking like a pasta sauce on the stove as well, like a marinara, I always add a little bit of extra olive oil to it as well.
Okay.
It kind of thins it out, and just the flavor of the olive oil is really rich. It's quite delicious.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep spreading that on there. You wanna do the honors and put the mozzarella on top?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. As much or as little as you want to. That's the best part.
Yeah, make your own.
Make your own. I'll grab some of this pepperoni, which we are already open. Now, if you really wanted it to be like more bite-sized, you can always cut your pepperoni slices or just rip it, you know. I'm gonna put a little more cheese. Why
Oh,
not, right?
okay.
We're going cheesy on
All
these
right.
on these pizzas.
You know, the more cheese you use, the more you have to shred.
Hey, you know what? The good news is we've got time to do it.
All right, let's do it.
So here's what else I like to personally do. We have olive oil on the bottom. I pour a little bit, just a little dollop on top. Well, that's a little more than I wanted
That's
to.
all right.
Because it pours kind of fast out of this jar. Just like that. If you had one of the you know, the soap dispensers or the olive oil pours with the like thinner spout, that's what I like to do there. And then we'll add a little bit more oregano on top, just a little bit.
All right.
Now you can do Italian seasoning if you have that at home. There we go. That's pizza one. Should we do pepperoni on both?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna add some pepperoni on both. I think we're looking at like a 3 pepperoni pizza. What do you think about
We have
that?
10 more to go, so however you want, whatever your heart desires
We
on
have
these first
10
two.
more to go, and of course I get pizza sauce on my fingers, but
That's okay.
it is what it is. I'll lick them after, not
Yes.
while I'm making,
Yes.
because we want to stay sanitary. But we got these 2 pizzas here. We're just gonna put them onto our tray. All right. While I start doctoring up this, do you want to shred a little bit more
Yeah,
cheese?
let's shred
There
some
we
more
go.
cheese.
You know, he was right. The more cheese we put on the pizzas, the
Knew
more
it.
we've got to shred it down. Awesome, looking good. So we'll do another little drizzle of olive oil. Let's see if I can do this more carefully with this one. Just, whoops, a little bit more than I wanted on that one, but that's okay.
We have to feed our guys behind the camera.
We do, we do. You know, pizza for breakfast, I'm not opposed. What do you think?
I don't know what I'm doing over here now. I made a mess.
You are making such a mess, but that's okay, Ross. You know, we were just learning new skills every day on the show. You're nailing it. Looks good to me. Awesome. I think that'll be enough cheese. And we'll just put a little sauce on this one, a little more sauce on this side.
Goodness. Kim, have you been watching the basketball playoffs
You know what?
from your past life?
My past life. What people don't know is I used to be a cheerleader and a dancer for the Washington Wizards in my younger years
And-
on the East Coast.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I grew up going to Wizards games.
It's, you know, there's a chance you might have seen me, probably not, but We're not that far apart.
But yeah, the Nuggets are coming in hot.
Nuggets are coming in hot.
Taking care of the Lakers.
They're
Came
doing-
back last night.
We'll see what happens. I think that looks good to me. What do you think? Cheese it up?
Cheese it up.
I think we should do these two. We should leave these cheesy, unless we want pepperoni on all of it. What do you think?
We got 8 more to go, so whatever you're feeling.
We're not making the whole package. That's the best part. You know, one
These
of the
look good,
things
though.
that I loved as a kid as well, outside of pizza, Mom would make us English muffins, and we would do it with butter, a little bit of honey, and some cinnamon on top, and that would be like a delicious, fun, and easy breakfast. Clearly, we're a big fan of English muffins in my household.
They're good.
They are good. We'll add a little more oregano.
Bread is the crux of everything.
It really is.
So if you have a good bread base, then
Yeah.
you're set up for success.
That's exactly right. So we're putting a couple more pepperonis on this one. There we go. And then we're just going to pop these in the oven, and we're going to broil them for about, I'd say, just till the cheese is melted. That's why we did the pre-toaster with our English muffins, so that it's nice and crispy. And these are crispy, even though they're not golden brown. They're definitely crispy. I can feel it. And we're going to go ahead and pop these in the oven. I'd say for what, about 5 minutes or so, but really you just want to monitor the cheese to melt. If you want it a little bit more, you know, crispy and bubbly on the top, then leave it in there longer. But if you just want the cheese to melt, then pop them right out.
We're on broil in there?
We're going to broil it.
All
That's
right.
it. It's that simple. So I'll pop these in the oven here. And I can't wait to eat pizza for breakfast because it's an English muffin and it's pizza. You
Love
know
it.
what? Perfect breakfast in my opinion. But we've got more on the show in the second hour after this.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that. And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
What happens to a poker player when there is life-changing money on the line?
Hey, catch! I'm rooting for me.
when they are faced with adversity,
Holy smoke. Jason can't even breathe right now. Look at him.
when a WPT title is within their grasp.
How sweet that is, baby!
See for yourself with a front row seat to all the action on the World Poker Tour.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back Tuesday morning. I'm your host, Liz, for Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm really excited about my special guest this morning. When I was hosting the Down Valley Vibes Festival in Eagle, this adorable girl came up and gave me a friendship bracelet. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so special. And it was really sweet. And then I just started chatting. And this is Kezi Lujan. And we just started having a conversation. And not knowing anything about you, you just kind of threw out there that you're a musician. And I looked at your beautiful young face, and you were 14 years old.
Yep.
And that's amazing because you're absolutely an extraordinary little guitar player and singer and everything else. How old were you when you realized you had some sort of amazing talent?
Probably around 11, so like, yeah, it was a few years ago, so yeah.
Back when she was young. That's incredible though. So you were 11 years old. What sparked it?
Well, basically just like a love for like the music of like the 90s.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Was that a parent's influence?
Kinda.
Yes?
Kinda.
Okay.
But I ended up hearing the Nirvana version of The Man Who Sold the World, and I was like, wow, I'm gonna try and learn this on guitar. So, you know, I learned it on guitar.
Are you self-taught?
Not exactly. I get guitar lessons.
Oh, you do?
So.
And your vocals, are they also something that you realized you just had, or do you also take lessons on that?
I also take lessons on that.
But you knew?
But I already knew that I kind of had a talent for singing.
That's incredible. So before you were singing, did you ever visualize yourself as a musician?
Not really.
No. And then after you sang, is that all you can think of now?
I mean, I plan on going to like college for music, so.
That's amazing. So yes, you're thinking about music being your life.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. To know at such an early age something that we have a passion for and that we're excited about is huge. I didn't know what I wanted to be until I was twice your age. So that's really wonderful. It's magical to have a talent and to be able to put it out there and just let everybody just enjoy your music. Before I'm going to have you play a song, if people fall in love with you, which I know that they will, how do people reach out to you to maybe possibly use you for an event or something?
Basically, you could call like or call or text like a number, and the number is 970-331-3159.
Okay. That's wonderful. So that way, if you love Kezi, which I know you will, then you're bookable. And the mom and dad are right there in the back, super proud and excited to see you play your song. Now, I asked you what song you wanted to play, and you said, A Moment to Breathe.
A Minute to Breathe.
Oh, a minute to, close enough. A minute to breathe. I'm dedicating this to Danielle because she needs a minute to breathe every once in a while in the daytime. I'm super excited to have you play this song. So I'm going to give the platform to you, and I'm going to take your little mic off, and you can get on up there and sing big, and we're very excited to see you play. Okay, A Minute to Breathe, Kezi Lujan, everybody.
We pray for the rain, for the rain, for the rain.
Parents are clapping, everybody's clapping. Thank you so much. Give me a big hug. You guys, this is Kezi Lujan, and 14 years old that can already play and sing like that. I'm very proud of you. You did a wonderful, wonderful job, and we welcome you back here at TV8 anytime. Thank you very much for being here. Look how cute she is, everybody. Thanks for this. That was A Minute to Breathe, Kezi Lujan, and I can already tell who some of your influences are. This is a wonderful experience right here on Good Morning Vail on TV.
Technically, it's a soundtrack song, so.
It's a soundtrack song?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, basically, it was written for a film, so.
Oh, well, oh, that's what you mean. Well, either way, you made it your own, and it's wonderful, and that's what we like to see. We're going to see a lot more of Kezi Lujan in the scene for all the music that we love to love, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good Morning Vail.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Kids are back in school, right? Well, there's also a new innovative way to make school buses even safer than they already are. Propane has something to do with it. Are you curious? I know I am. Let's find out all about the new school buses that are going to keep our kids safe.
Good morning, Vail.
With back to school right around the corner, it's important that we think about school bus safety and the Better Buses campaign. Well, I'm joined by Tucker Perkins, who's going to give us some more information. Good morning, Tucker.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now, you've got quite a lengthy job title, so I'm going to allow you to tell us what you do and the acronym for PERC.
Well, PERC is the acronym for the Propane Education and Research Council. We really help to make users of propane feel comfortable, be aware of all the safety features. But we really are thinking every day about how to use propane in new and novel ways to benefit the users and the environment. Today we're talking about propane school buses, something we've worked on for a decade or more, because there has to be a better way. Children go to school today the way I went to school, in a dirty diesel school bus. You've seen the cloud of black smoke. When you choose a propane school bus, that cloud of black smoke is gone. Better for the child, better for the community, better for the environment.
And what should we know about the school bus's impact on our children right now?
Well, what you should know is the way in which your child goes to school impacts their performance at school. Really important. When we go into a modern propane school bus, it's quieter, it's cleaner, the children arrive calmer, ready to learn, they arrive healthier, they're in a school attending more days, they're not home sick with bronchitis or asthma. It gives them a solid start to the school day, and they actually do better at school when they go to school in a propane-powered school bus.
These are all some great tips for us as parents to know why we should switch. So what are some other alternative options that we should look for, and why should we continue to look for these?
Well, as we think about school buses of the future, there are only two types of fuel we'll even consider, I think. Propane is one, and battery electric is the other. Colorado is a great example where propane is often the fuel chosen because of those cold mornings or particularly hot days, high mountains, difficult duty for electric, easily done by propane, no concerns about range or payload. They're warm in the mornings. So there's a lot of reasons to think about either propane or electric. But in Colorado, you've had a great start choosing propane school buses, and that's because propane buses work really well for the children on their way to school in Colorado.
Now, it's really important that we know more about the carbon footprint that will make a difference. So how is this better for the environment?
Yes, absolutely. I think everything we do, we need to think about health, we need to think about energy security, we need to think about affordability, but we really need to think about the climate. Propane buses are better for the climate, lower greenhouse gases than both diesel and gasoline. But even if we think about the electric grid and we think about 60% of the grid today is made from coal, oil, and natural gas, propane today can be equal to or lower than the environmental footprint even for the electric grid. And that's as we talk about conventional propane. Soon we'll be talking about renewable propane, zero carbon, negative carbon. We're already doing it for school systems in California, Oregon, Washington State, and we'll soon be doing it for the school systems in Colorado using zero carbon renewable fuels.
Are there other benefits that we should be aware of?
Yeah, there's a financial benefit. And I think as we talked about school buses of the future, a propane school bus costs 1/3 the initial cost of an electric bus. And it's really not about whether you choose propane or electric. It's by choosing propane, you save enough money to get rid of that aging, dirty diesel fleet 3 times faster. That's the real value. Certainly propane buses operate for half the cost of diesel buses, but the real benefit is how fast can we get rid of those old, dirty diesel buses and move into a modern fleet powered by propane.
Now, there is some government funding available, so can you please give us more information about that?
Yeah, we're happy to say that EPA sees the value in clean school buses. They have the Clean School Bus Program. Had $5 billion, they still have $2 billion to help school systems cut the initial cost of choosing a propane school bus.
Now, if people want more information and they want to get involved, where can they go for that?
We want them to get involved, so we created a website, betterourbuses.com, a place for parents to go to learn the facts, learn how to ask the right questions, and then engage with their local school systems about how they can give their children this healthier, quieter, safer ride to school.
Tucker, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and making sure that parents are aware of the carbon footprint cut down and how it can be safer and healthier for their kids.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure that you follow up with more information. That way you can see all of those facts on why it's so much better to have propane school buses. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities and points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
What happens to a poker player when there is life-changing money on the line?
Take catch.
I'm rooting for me.
When they are faced with adversity?
Holy smoke. Jason can't even breathe right now. Look at him.
when a WPT title is within their grasp.
How sweet that is, baby!
See for yourself with a front row seat to all the action on the World Poker Tour.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's take a final look at the weather, and it looks like a sunny morning and partly cloudy skies throughout the rest of the day. By noon, partly cloudy skies and 70 degrees. By 4 p.m., 75. By 8 p.m., 64 with cloudy skies. Your overnight low tonight is 50, and your sun sets at 7:34 p.m. Get out there and enjoy the beautiful day, everybody. You can get all those fall feels. I want to thank all of our guests for being here this morning. Thanks to Christopher McCroy from the Lodge at Vail, and all the wonderful things, the 9/11 breakfast coming up, and the fact that they immerse themselves in a community is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'd also like to thank Kezi Lujan. She's only 14 years old, and she sang us a wonderful song. And really, just to see what you can do at 14 and be ready for your future already, it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing. So that's great. We love to bring on people that just so shine their light here, bring good things to our community, and make everybody happy. That's what TV8's all about. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. I'm Liz. Have a great day.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers